Hello, welcome to Carrville Creations. My name is Dawn Carr, and I'm going to be your host. We are a crafting show that just wants to take time out of your day to relax for 30 minutes and do some crafts. It's going to be different things each time we get on here. We may have some guests from time to time. I may be out in the field with some guests half the time, some of the time, because there are some talented people, because my motto is God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things. So what I'm going to do real quick with you is we're going to make a cute little pair of earrings. I've been times where I didn't have anything to match what I was wearing, and I was like, I've got to make something. You can make a cute pair of earrings in about 5 to 10 minutes, depending on what all you do to them. Now, if you want to put seal them with this diamond glaze, it's going to take a little bit longer because I think it takes 24 hours to set and to seal. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to show you a very simple way. This is some adhesive vinyl, but it does not require heat. We also have heat vinyl. If you have a heat press, which we'll be doing some of those later too, you can make it with your heat press. But all you have to do on this is you are going to, I've got a little earring right here that's a flat. It's just a clear wood flat. We are going to trace it on the back of this right here. And then when we pull it off, we're going to stick it on here, okay? And I also have some different types of washi tape if you want to put a little detail on there. And then you can also decoupage over this if you want to, or you can seal it with diamond glaze, or you can even use, I mean, there's just all sorts of stuff. It's endless. We have so much out there. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to trace this onto this piece of paper right here, okay? And just get you a regular pencil. We're going to trace this on here. Just go around that, so just so we have the shape. And I'll tell you what I did. I traced it on the paper just like this, right? I'm just going to cut a square around that, just a regular square. I'm going to cut a square around this, and then I'm going to stick the earring down first and then cut around that. Let me show you. We've got this square. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this off here and stick it on the back of this earring. And you'll see, all you got to do is you're just going to pull that sticker off right here. It's because I said it's just sticky paper. This is not, you don't have to have heat to do this one. And you're going to take this earring here and you're just going to stick it on here, okay? And once you stick that on there, it is glued down. Now, I would recommend decoupaging over this or sealing it with something, only just so you don't want it to come off. And if it's for yourself, you can do it. But if you sell them, you really want to seal it and make sure it's done good. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this back side too. But whenever you put this on here, don't forget to do your hole, because I've got this little tool right here. You see this hole right here? We are just going to stick that through there, because that's where we're going to put our jump ring and our fish hooks. So we've got this on here. See that? So then what we're going to do is we are going to just trim around this, just like this. Easy peasy. I mean, it's just a simple pair of earrings. I mean, if you want to get crazy with it, you can do all sorts of stuff. But we're going to just put this here. And we're going to trim right on around this. As so. And see, we've got that. See it? It's stuck on there really good. Then what we're going to do is we're going to trace it again, because we want to do this back side because we want it to look pretty. Now, I'll tell you, if you really wanted to, you could do a different color on the back side, and they could be reversible, depending on what outfit you got. But today, for today's sake, we're just going to do the same color on that back. But like I said, don't forget that you can put different colors, and you can reverse those if you wanted to do that. So again, we're just going to trace this down here. Just like this. We're going to trace it. And the only reason I'm tracing it is I don't want to use too much of this for one earring. So if I trace it, I know what size my square needs to be that I'm going to cut off and adhere it to. Okay. So we got this right here. I'm just going to clip this right here, because if you're like me, you don't want to waste your craft supplies. All right. And again, we're just going to peel this sticker off this back. There is so many ways that you can use things to make earrings. I have used stickers, like pretty Santa Christmas stickers or whatever, if you like that kind of thing. I've used, I mean, you name it, I've used it to make earrings. You can even use straws, and I may make some of those with y'all one day. So again, see this side, we're just going to stick it right here. Make sure that's good and adhered. Put this down here like this. We're going to just cut this out. Once we cut this out, if you want to stop there and just put your hoop rings in there, you could do that, right? But I feel like we need to maybe jazz them up a bit, because I started one a while ago and I've got that, I put the seal on it, so I wanted to get that one done, so I at least got one started. And we're just going to cut this like this. There's so many ways that you can make things. Okay. Then you're going to put, let's see, I trimmed this a little bit far. Let's get this little trimmed real good. There we go. I'm going to take my little tool. Now, they have hole punchers too. I'm just waiting on mine to come in. And so now we have a hole. There's your earring. But what I'm going to do is I have some pretty washi tape, and it's got little flowers on it. And I'm going to put a strip across these to jazz them up a little bit. And I'll show you. All you do is you pull this off. It's sticky. You're going to pull this off. You're going to tear it. Then you're going to stick this right across here. Once you get that across there, we're going to trim that edge off, okay? We're going to trim that edge off. And then you have a detail on there. And then you can still actually, if you've got the washi tape over here, if you wanted to turn them around, if you didn't, you could still reverse them, okay? And then what you're going to do is you're going to take either some sealer or some decoupage. I've got one with sealer done. I'm going to do one with decoupage, and let's just see if we can get it to dry quicker, because that other takes longer. And what you're going to do with this right here, this is just, now this is the gloss, so I wanted to gloss it up a little bit. You're just going to take this, and you're just going to go over this earring right here, just like this right here. And that's going to seal that in. You could put a couple coats, but you know, if you're not going to be wearing them out in the weather, or well, if you're not going to sell them, you don't have to do this. But I want to make sure if I sell any of my products that they are done and sealed really good, because you want people to get what they're paying for, you know. So you're going to have that right here. And I'm going to flip this over right here. If you were going to lay these down to dry, you might want to wait until the one side dries to do it. I'm not really worried about that at this point. I'm putting on a really thin coat. And I'm going to tell you, you can decoupage so much stuff. You can decoupage on eggs for Easter if you wanted to put a cross on them or something like that. You can take wood crosses and decoupage scriptures on them, which is very pretty. We may do that. I've got some guests that will be on here. I'm going to have painters. I've already got a painter that they're going to be on here. She paints license plates for each state, and she paints pictures for that state on them. They're actually expired license plates, recycled. And then I have a wood carver that's going to be on here. I've got so many things to share with you all. I cannot wait for you to see them. All of my shows will not be sitting at this desk. I'm going to go out in the field, and it may not just be crafts. We've got, we may be going to see for, let's see, National Ice Cream Day. You never know where I'll be. I might be in an ice cream parlor. You just never know. I know that I have a sculptor, maybe. I'm just trying to line up so many people, because, again, God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things. I mean, just think about who all he used in the Bible. I mean, you know, Moses had a temper. God uses everybody if we'll just listen to him. And I guess the reason I wanted to have this show is because I think we all need a break and to watch. We just need some family-friendly TV. We need to be able to sit and relax and know that what we're watching, that we're not going to be, something's going to pop up that's going to shock us. Okay. We need more family friendly TV. We need to enjoy life. We need to take a minute and just sit down and breathe. And that's what crafting is for. Crafting is for relaxing for me. Um, you can join me on Saturdays. I'll be right here on Saturdays. We'll be doing crafts. I may be out. You just never know what you're going to get at Carrville Creations. If it's creative, I'm probably doing it. Um, and so these are drying up pretty good. I'm going to put another coat on these. I probably should have used a bigger brush, but it is what it is. But I'm going to put another coat over this so that you can see. Um, but yeah, I'm hoping you'll join me on Saturdays here so that we can just enjoy, relaxing together, crafting, maybe have some scriptures every once in a while. You know, it, life is just too short and it gets so hectic. And I just think we all need to have an outlet where we can just sit down and relax and know that we're watching something safe on television. Or online. There's many platforms you'll be able to watch our shows on East Tennessee TV. So, um, trying to think, there's some other things that we're going to be doing. I'm probably going to have some a teacher appreciation day, and I'll give you some ideas. I'll try to do it before then, and I'll give you some ideas of things that you can do for your children's teacher, your grandchildren's teachers. I'm here to inspire you to just relax, enjoy yourself, and know that this is a safe space. Um, that's what I'm here for. This is my ministry, and that's just you know we just need a friendly face and a friendly network. So that's what we're here for. Um, this is the one that I did with the glaze. I'm not really sure; it's not dry yet. So, but it's supposed to look like glass, hence diamond glaze. Um, there are so many things that you can do that you do not have to spend a lot of money. Um, I mean, you can grab something outside, make things, something in nature. You just never know. Um,
And like I was saying, there's a lot of things that you can do, that you can use things around your home, around your house, to be able to make things that you can either sell or put in your, just to use and upcycle. I'm here because I want to inspire you again, inspire you to make things, be creative, relax, and kind of slow down from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Because I know me, I'm a mother of five, and I'm a grandmother. I'm also a caregiver for my husband, and I'm also a caregiver for my daddy, and I work full time. So I want us just to be able to enjoy and sit and relax, and hopefully I can spread the gospel and us just enjoy a safe environment to enjoy life, television, create, and just be still. Be still and know that I am God. That's what I keep going back to. That scripture. Um, Sometimes we just need to be still in the midst of the storm, in the midst of life, and be able to listen to Him. So that's what I'm here for. My shows will get better as they go. I've got some other equipment coming in, so that's going to help out a good bit. Um, but for now, I thank you for watching. And always remember that God uses ordinary people to do extraordinary things. I'll see you next week.